Hey, Scruffy. Just gonna clean up your food. So, looks like you ate most of it. You didn't get the stuff under the balls, though. Let me move it back here. Let me finish it. And let me get the glove on. Oh man, your leg looks bad. Hey. Yeah, she seemed to walk a little better there. Turning around. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about Scruffy. I feel really bad for him. I was thinking, I wish he responded to catnip, or honeysuckle, or valerian root. This maybe it'd make the pain go away. But unfortunately, he is immune to all that. My camera's out of focus. One more piece of kibble on there. So the weather is actually cooling down. It's actually a cooler day today. Yesterday was hot, or at least where I was. I think it was hot here too. So it actually cooled down quite a bit. I'm actually thinking I feel bad for Scruffy because I think it's actually going to be a little chilly tonight, and I think with a bum leg, probably want it a little hotter. So unfortunately, I don't know what to do about Scruffy. Even if I did know what to do with him, I don't think there's anything I can do for him tonight. So I have to just keep monitoring him. So if he's really bad tomorrow, I might seek out help. Scruffy seems calm. So I noticed, Scruffy was hanging out in that corner around the bend. So when he left dinner, he basically just sat down over there. And after I stopped filming, he peeked back over so I could see he was still there. And then clearly, yeah, he came back for more food. So in the past few hours, he's moved. But yeah, interestingly, yeah, he moved back there. So Scruffy's getting a little more vigorous. Just a little. I'm actually a little nervous because, yeah, sometimes when he gets vigorous, then it's when he strikes. But yeah, he likes to strike, I think, with his left paw. And that's, I think, the one that's injured. So I don't want to aggravate him. So I didn't get much sleep last night because I got home so late, and I actually took a caffeine pill before I started my drive home. I left the wedding much later than I had planned, but yeah, they had events scheduled kind of throughout the evening, so it ran a lot longer than I thought it would. And so by the time I finally hit the road, it was already pretty late. And yeah, there are no really good rest stops in that region. So, I knew I'd have to drive all the way through. So I brought caffeine pills basically to keep me awake. And yeah, it's the first time I think that's the first time I've ever taken a caffeine pill. And I think it worked really well. I think it actually worked too well because when I got home, I was, I think, still a little wired. Didn't want to get to sleep immediately. Yeah, I feel Scruffy's tail on my leg. Good, he's finishing the kibble. I've actually been wondering if I should finally try petting him without the glove. But he struck me, I think last week. Because yeah, we actually went, I think, almost around a month without him striking. So I was trying to think, I should maybe he's finally calm enough that he's not going to strike me anymore. And then he struck me. But right now, I'm actually feeling that on one hand, I'm kind of wondering if would take more comfort if I was able to pet him directly. I don't know. The glove's pretty soft, but I was thinking maybe the human skin might be warmer. He seems to like the glove though. But yeah, on the other hand, I'm worried that if his limp is actually caused by a disease like rabies or something like that, I probably need to keep the glove on. But yeah, so far there's no foaming, but yeah, I've been worried that because he's stumbling, I'm not sure. Maybe it's actually not a leg issue, but it's a nervous system issue. and that could be rabies, and Scruffy could be in deep trouble. But if he has rabies at this point, yeah, he's a goner. But I don't think he has rabies. But you never know, so I gotta be careful, because I don't want to be a goner. It's a really nasty disease from what I read, and there's basically no cure. And you die very painfully from what I hear. One of the worst ways to die. But yeah, I was thinking if I do have to get help for Scruffy, if I do find animal rescue group that will help him, I'm thinking, yeah, that might be the time. Also, I need to ask them to also find Scruffy a forever home. So, you know, what we decide here over the next week or so, you know, could change everything. Might have to give up Scruffy so you can find him a better home. I think I'm gonna miss Scruffy. But if I have to give him up so he can get healed, I guess, yeah, that's an equitable trade-off. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've tamed Scruffy far enough for him to get a home, but I'm gonna have to keep my fingers crossed that he is. So hoping they can find somebody that will finish the job or take on the attempt. I'm thinking he's far enough along that somebody hopefully say yeah, I'll give it a shot. Looks like he can be fully tamed. I've seen show him the videos, and so yeah, he's pretty docile for the most part. Really skittish, but we can work on that. But yeah, Scruffy's kind of a loner. Seems to like to walk away at the end of dinner. Doesn't seem that interested in the house most of the time. Rather go outside. So whoever adopts Scruffy, probably have to recognize, Scruffy seems to like the outdoors. So I don't know if they're going to be able to teach Scruffy to be a completely indoor cat, or if they're going to have to figure out how to allow him to roam about outside every now and then. So yeah, Scruffy seems to be getting more into the pets now. Oh, grab my glove. So yeah, since I didn't get much sleep last night, I ended up waking up early for some reason. I think it was just I'm starting to get used to waking up a little earlier now again, and so I went to sleep. and then kind of got up a little early, and oh yeah, the crows were banging on my roof again. So they've been like cracking almonds or something on my roof. So they've been waking me up a lot. So one of my neighbors has been telling me, yeah, there's a lot of crows hanging around recently, and yeah, they're all cracking almonds or something on everyone's roofs. But yeah, especially mine for some reason. They really like my roof for some reason. So yeah, that woke me up. So I'm a little tired tonight, so I think I should try to go to bed early. So I was going to clean up Scruffy's food and go in, but yeah, I didn't expect to be petting him this long. But that's okay. I want Scruffy to feel better. So hoping, this gives him a little bit of comfort. I wish I could do more. I realize I don't have any cat aspirin or whatever the equivalent would be. I don't even know if there's such a thing. Yeah, I was thinking catnip, but as I said, he's immune to catnip. Doesn't seem to affect him. I don't know. Maybe I should have just cracked out the bottles anyway. See if maybe get lucky and suddenly starts affecting him. But we tried it a couple times before, and he's completely uninterested in it. So I think it has no effect. And yeah, we tried the honeysuckle and the valerian roots, and I think there's one more. What was the other one? I think there are 4 things. And yeah, remember I bought those toys with them. So yeah, it was the company Space Kitty Express. So they had a sampler pack, and yeah, it's a pretty nice sampler pack. So you get I think it was all 4 types of things, and the whole idea was not all cats respond to catnip. So here's a sampler pack so you don't have to buy a whole bunch of stuff, and you can try a little bit of each. And then I think it came with toys, so you could stuff the toys with catnip or whatever. So yeah, it's a really nice assortment. I totally recommend it if you want to try a sampler. Unfortunately, in Scruffy's case, none of them worked. I think one of them might work, but yeah, got really unlucky with Scruffy here. Poor Scruffy. It's a hard life. Yeah, short end of the stick. Hoping, to improve his lot a little bit. But I think I'm worried, I'm at the limits here. I don't know how much more I can do for Scruffy. I think maybe time to try to find somebody else. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope he feels better tomorrow. Wow, coming back for more pets. I thought he was about to call it a night. I wouldn't blame him. I was thinking the same thing. Looking right at me. Hope that means he's not. I hope, yeah, he's not looking at me because he's in pain. But yeah, I think he's eaten enough, so at least he won't have to hunt tonight. I think, yeah, I overfed him. I don't know. Maybe he's uncomfortable because I overfed him. So maybe, yeah, it's not the limp, but it's the fact that he ate too much. Yeah, I think I misjudged the feed settings were. So I thought what I picked was actually kind of a normal cat, and I figured that would be too much for Scruffy because I normally don't feed him as much as a normal cat because he's smaller and because I treat him as a barn cat because I expect he's catching other things every now and then. And so, but when I looked at how much kibble was actually coming out, yeah, that was a lot. I think it was the size of Scruffy. So I think, yeah, I've been playing Scruffy so long now. I think the glove's actually warm from his body heat. So it probably actually feels nice now. So he probably likes his glove now. So I think he just limped there. I hope he feels better tomorrow or shows improvement. Feeling really bad for Scruffy. It's depressing me. Yeah, I think I need to wrap this up. It's going on a little long here. He hasn't meowed. A lot of times when he looks at me like that, he meows. So I'm thinking he's not feeling well. Oops, there's the grooming. He's looking away. He might be almost done. Might be a time to stop. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. So I'm going to stop here. Okay, taking the glove off. So here's my bare hand. Okay, I'm petting him with my bare hand. I gotta be careful. I think my hand's actually colder now than the glove. Probably doesn't actually feel that good. Yeah, I've pet Scruffy on the head before. A long time ago when I first started feeding him. He didn't like it, so, and I had to be very careful. Because I knew he'd scratch me or worse. And then I think eventually I moved to the brush, and then I moved to the glove. And then after a while, he seemed to like the glove. And I've mostly stayed with the glove because he does scratch every now and then. And I'm kind of waiting for a period where he'd stop scratching. And we almost made it last week, and then he scratched me. But yeah, tonight I'll make an exception cautiously, because I don't think he's feeling well. I'm hoping that, you know, a little bit of comfort might help him. I wish he was purring, though. Red purring may have healing-like properties for a cat. But yeah, I don't think Scruffy's purring. So also I'm not also I don't want to pick up a bunch of diseases either from directly petting Scruffy. So I don't know where Scruffy's been. So I have to wash my hands very carefully after I'm done here. But yeah, Scruffy seems pretty calm tonight, probably because of the pain or discomfort that he's in. And I think, yeah, I'm going to avoid the leg area, so I don't want him to scratch me. And yeah, there are a bunch of diseases you can get from a cat scratching you as well. But yeah, I've especially been worried about rabies, though. I think by now, unless Scruffy got bitten recently, I would have seen symptoms of rabies, at least if he was infected a long time ago. Usually. There was actually a case I read, somebody I think got bit by a dog in Brazil or something like that, and they died something like 5 years later, and they had no symptoms, and then just suddenly they died from rabies, and they were trying to figure out how did this guy get rabies, and they tracked it all the way back, 5 years or something before he got bit, and they say that's very, very unusual, but apparently it can sit in your body and kill you later. But you can see Scruffy's clipped ear there on the right. So that means he was probably TNR'd, and I've been told, at least in this area, they do give rabies shots when they TNR. So, but of course, Scruffy's an older cat, so I don't know how long he was TNR'd, and his rabies shots may be out of date. But since, yeah, he's also usually hanging out here by himself, hopefully avoiding other animals. Hopefully he doesn't get into a lot of fights. Yeah. I was getting a little worried there. He's moving pretty fast. So he's going to strike. And I don't have any protection now. So I don't know what Scruffy would be normally doing at this time. So there's a good chance. I think, yeah, at this time of night, I have seen him leave the yard and go out in the front and cross the street. So I think now, with his leg, he hopefully won't be doing that until it heals. So I guess, yeah, hanging out here and get pets probably not a bad deal. But yeah, I do need to end this. I need to finish up my night. So his tail is twitching for a second there. I think I missed it on film. The very tip of his tail was kind of turning. It was a little twitch. I need to brush Scruffy, but I'll do that tomorrow. I hope. Okay, I think I need to go in. Okay, I'm gonna stop here, Scruffy. So I need to clean up your plate. Okay, I'll let you walk away. Walk away. Okay. So I'm gonna empty your bowl. Do you want a drink? Yeah. Okay, I think he's just stretching his back legs there. Okay, I'm gonna dump your water. Do you want your water? No. Okay, let me dump the water. Right. Okay, I gotta go in. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow.